It's a weather alert day for West Michigan as big winter storms cover all of our area and eventually the whole state. The snow started to fall this morning. It has not stopped and it's causing dangerous travel conditions. This is just days after a Thanksgiving storm that also caused chaos on the roads. These are current conditions in downtown Kalamazoo and Battle Creek, as well as South Haven and Allegan, as some people may now be traveling home after holiday festivities. And of course, we have you covered tonight with team coverage with reporters out in the elements and our team here in the studio. We're going to check in with our meteorologist Will Haney in a moment, but first we're going to News Channel 3's Colin Roos, who is at I-94 in Galesburg with the latest on the road conditions there. Colin.
Well, Princess, we're not seeing very many cars as we head into the overnight hours. The roads are not very drivable right now, and that is going to continue into the morning hours. Now, many of the people who stopped at the rest stop in Galesburg were coming back from the Michigan OSU game tonight. They tell me that snow has added a lot of time to their commutes, and they were driving between 35 and 50 miles per hour along the highway. Now, there have not been any accidents reported between here and Ann Arbor. That's according to MDOT. They gave us some words of warning for anyone else who has to be out on these roads tonight.
People are being pretty cautious. We're not seeing the people flying by, so everybody's being very cautious out there.
Take it real slow. It's getting worse. The two tracks are no longer visible on the highway.
Now, along with that lowered visibility in both directions, there are also cars just off to the side of the highway that drivers have to watch out for tonight. Now, most of all, be careful changing lanes because it's hard to see the edges of the road. And of course, the temperatures are still below freezing. In Galesburg, Colin Roos, News Channel 3.
This is a live look now at MDOT's live drive map. It shows traffic flow across Michigan highways. You can see here lots of orange and red in West Michigan. That's indicating slow or stopped traffic. Our Ava Ray is out on those roads right now, specifically on M40 in Van Buren County. Ava, what are you seeing right now?
Princess, we're out here on South M40 right now, and the conditions on these roads aren't great. We'll be turning onto Red Arrow Highway in a moment as well, but visibility is very low, as we've seen for the past. And take your eyes off. Driving on is compacted snow with ice underneath, and you can feel that side when you come up to a sign. One issue tonight is also depth perception. Headlights are reflecting off the wet snow and making it hard to see the car ahead of you, which makes keeping your distance from other drivers especially important in these winter conditions. And take a look at what drivers have been dealing with across Kalamazoo today. We captured a car that slid into a pole at the roundabout on Street. Just a quick loss of control on that icy curve. In another spot, a salt truck was stuck in the unable to get any traction, but the worst trouble we saw was stopped. In Van Buren County, Ava Ray, News Channel.
All right, thanks, Ava. Yeah, having some connectivity issues there out in rural Van Buren County. You can see temperatures right now are in the upper 20s, low 30s, and we may actually warm a degree or two before daybreak tomorrow. And when we have snow coming down with temperatures at or just below freezing, that's what's providing this kind of wet variety snow. By the way, our driveway and our parking lot out at News Channel 3 was plowed when I came into work and the snow was just starting. We now have a fresh 6 inches of snow on our parking lot. So I would put it in an area-wide 4 to 6 inches is what we've seen so far, with several more inches of snowfall on the way into the overnight. You can see it's not letting up anytime soon. Don't see anything too concerning here as far as any true whiteout conditions, but there is still some more snow backing off to the west, and that will continue as we go into the overnight hours. When I say whiteout, we look for visibilities less than a quarter mile. Now, we are getting kind of close in some scenarios, like Grand Rapids, for example, only a half-mile visibility, or 3/4 of a mile visibility in Kalamazoo and Battle Creek. So that is a slight uptick in snowfall intensity from even just an hour ago. just signaling that we're going to still see some waves and some more rounds of snow kind of picking up at times into the overnight. Right now, they're again seeing temperatures in the upper 20s right now, and you can see the system is an area of low pressure that's now in northwestern Illinois. It's going to scoot right across our area, providing that lift for some additional snow overnight tonight. Our winter storm warning, though, that was issued yesterday continues through 10 a.m. tomorrow morning for most of us through 7 p.m. with lingering impacts a little longer closer to the Michigan-Indiana lines. But snowy roads, poor visibility, that's going to be the name of the game, especially through about daybreak. I do expect the roads, at least those kind of 2-track lanes, to become a little bit more visible as we look into the afternoon and especially after about 3-4 o'clock. But we will talk about who's most likely to see some lingering lake effect for your Sunday afternoon coming up in minutes. Princess.